Hey Siege fans, I'm Jackie Jing, and today we've got a very special episode of Debrief. Let's take a look at some great matches and moments from SI 2021. Let's start with the big news right now coming out of NA, where Skies has announced his retirement from Pro Siege. He was a force of nature at times during SI, coming up big when his team needed him most. Unfortunately for Skies, his final ride would end in the playoffs against Furia. A member of the SI 2017 championship team on Xbox, Skies also picked up silver at the Year 2 Season 2 finals, won at the 2020 August Major, and finished in first place in Stage 2 of the 2020 NAL season. Thanks for the memories and best of luck, Skies. Let's send you off with one of your best moments at SI.
BDS, they need to make a move and do something, and that's exactly what Breeder does onto Hyper. Skies manages to get one, but you feel at this point like it's likely an impactless kill. 1 versus 2, 10 seconds left to go. Diffuser is down, Des. Skies could play for time here.
No way is he pulling this back. Got the 3K, it's Shy going in 1 versus 1. Peeks around the corner, can't quite find it. Time's about to run out. Skies has clutched that up something special.
SI 2021 was great for underdog squads, but not so great for your channel points if you were picking favorites. Makers had a miracle run in SI quals, taking down the likes of Rogue, Navi, and Tempra to earn a shot at the hammer. But as a Tier 3 Italian squad, hopes weren't exactly high for Makers on the SI stage. Boy, did they shatter expectations, opening up their run with a 7-4 smackdown on TSM. They'd go on to take down world champs SSG to secure an unlikely 5th place in groups. In the playoffs, Makers would dumpster Apac's last hope Cloud9 before being eliminated by TSM. Parabellum qualified for SI as Altiora, an upstart Canadian League team, and left Paris with some amazing wins. Despite a rocky start, Parabellum would go on to beat both SI 2020 champs SSG and eventual SI 2021 champs NIP. But they weren't done there. PB sunk their teeth into G2, technically taking down 3 world champs at SI 2021 before falling to Liquid. Eska would end up the 3rd highest rated player at SI 2021, and with plays like this, it's easy to see why.
See big rotations coming through to back up the butt, but he gets that opener and he gets a lot of territory with a minute on.
Attackers are activating the bomb.
Well, suddenly a triple kill for Eska. He dug his way through dirt and he's still 1 loose red body going for a big rotation. It's, I believe, Eska who's gone really far away out to the back of kitchen, and that's going to be the firefight that matters. Quad kill for Eska. He's setting himself up for an ace clutch situation. Gotta stick it. Well, this is a round that goes to Eska's favor with a scrap of health. He's causing problems, but he's winning rounds. Parabellum.
Meanwhile, Apac's Giants Gaming had themselves a mini upset run despite being ousted in groups. It was Giants' 2nd ever win and their 4th ever map victory internationally. They'd snagged their 2nd ever win in a stunning reversal upset over TSM in the very next match. Unfortunately, a losing battle against OXG would see them slip into last place and out of SI 2021. Moving on now to our new world champs, NIP, the Ninjas started from the bottom bracket at SI 2020, but this year, they stayed on top. Despite a few setbacks in groups, NIP looked red hot in the playoffs, taking down EU favorites BDS in a 2-1 series win. A do-or-die ace denial from Muzi helped propel NIP past FaZe and into the upper bracket finals against MIBR. MIBR would drag the Ninjas all the way to the wire in the series, but plays like this from Pino would help put NIP in the finals.
Could look to try and work vertically and assist his team. 2 kills will go in favor of NIP as they look to lock in a match point, but no, the fight back is there. For Leapox and Fowls, they managed to find a couple of kills. Fowls is going to be now in the 1 versus 2 as he aggresses on up. Doesn't look to be working off all too much intel. Muzi's going to be the next man on his hit list, and he finds him, and with it the diffuser. The C4 gets tossed on out, but Pino gets out of the way in time. It's going to be a head-to-head gunfight. Pino's going to win it. NIP, match and a series point.
With a back-to-back SI Finals appearance locked in, NIP would head into this one looking for redemption. They'd quickly take the first map over Liquid to be 7-round wins away from an SI title. But as Liquid stormed back on maps 2 and 3, shades of last year's collapse to SSG began to show. But on Consulate, Pino would put down any chances of making the same mistake twice.
And Pino takes the drop. Julio has diffuser in hand. He finds the shots, but Paluh cannot find the kill. Out comes the Nitro.
Oh, shot
out by Pino. That is the round in 2020. Brazilian hearts were broken, but like a phoenix, NA Six Invitational 2021.
And just like that, the Ninjas in Pajamas would become the first Brazilian world champions in Siege history. With SI all wrapped up, it's time for SiegeGG to start handing out some awards, people. So, let's take a look at this year's MVP. Paluh was a beast both on and off the server, with huge performances and soldiering on after the loss of his father. There's no one more deserving than Paluh. On the way to an SI silver medal, Paluh topped the charts in rating, clutches, and KD split, becoming the first to cross the 200 kill mark at a LAN and finishing with a plus 95 delta. Alongside him, Nesk was a huge force behind Liquid's success. He and Paluh were 1 and 2 for kills, both hitting over 280 frags. The Paluh-Nesk connection would also place 1 and 2 for rating and 2nd and 3rd on entry kills. Unsurprisingly, 3 ninjas made the exceptional players list. Pino, Muzi, and Psycho were all huge X factors during NIP's championship run. Finally, TSM's Beaulo got the honors as the only American EVP. He hit over 200 kills and was 3rd for KD split with a plus 54. It was a long journey to get here, but SI 2021 was well worth the wait. If you want to see the full stats list for yourself, be sure to hit up the SiegeGG competitions page, and don't forget to give us a follow on Twitter and subscribe to our YouTube for all the best Siege esports content when Stage 2 starts in June. Thanks for joining us throughout this wild invitational ride. Until next time, Siege fans, see you soon.